The flavour of Punjab welcomes Pepsi T20 football, our sixth stopover in what until now has been a fabulous journey. This is the northernmost stopover in a state which is better known for its exploits in hockey. It's pretty much been the capital of Indian hockey. It's a state with the highest GDP growth, but more importantly, this is the state of makki ki roti and sarson ka saag with a lot of makkan. So let's find out if Punjab has enough gabrus who can also get into the cage and show us their exploits in a different avatar of football. When you talk about a new avatar of football, when you talk about changing the game, you've got to spice it up, you've got to draw in big audiences, and we've got our very own stars of all the venues, Street Style Society. You've been traveling all over the cities. This is the sixth stopover. Which city has been your favorite?
I don't know, every city is different. I like every city when I do a show because the crowd is very, very good. And I like India because somebody teach me some words here. I say Aapka Seo, Sasri Akal, Shukuriya, Badia Badia, Tike Tike.
If you look at this stylized turban that you have, if you have more of a stubble, you'd probably look like one of the locals here.
Yeah, everybody think I'm Punjabi, but I'm not Punjabi, I'm S3. But I can say just Sasri Akal.
How long have you been and how much time do you put in practice? What's the whole concept? I mean, is this dance forms mixed with street football?
Yeah, the concept is easy. Change the game. You have just mixed football, basketball and dance. And you try to do a good show with the audience. That's it. It's really easy.
I'm going to try this one now. As I say, leave all the tricks to the professionals. I'm going to head into the commentary box to play my role. It's almost time for the first semi-final. Right, so let's get started and first and foremost take you through the rules of this game-changing avatar of football. 7 players aside, 5 will be inside the cage taking on each other. 2 substitutions out on the bench. Mind you, these are not rolling subs though. 20-minute matches, 2 halves of 7.5 minutes with a 5-minute halftime break. And the teams can also score 4 or 6 points in case they score from one of the Pepsi zones. So now that we know the rules, it's time for action. The first 2 semi-finalists, FATEH Club and Sharks FC, 2 of the favourites. And they're taking on each other in the first semi-final. 3 brothers in the FATEH Club team, Amarjeet Singh, Balraj Singh and Sarwan Singh. And for Sharks FC, Pawandeep Singh and Ravi have been quite dangerous for the oppositions. Into the first half, 7.5 minutes. 2 teams, both of them vying for a spot in the final and also desperate to make an early breakthrough. And FATEH Club have taken a lead here. Pure reflexes. Number 3, putting the ball past the goalkeeper. Can't really blame the goalie on that occasion. FATEH Club, 2 points on the board already. Nice move there. Controlling the ball. Wonderful passing and wonderful execution. Putting the ball past the goalkeeper, lovely header, slotted it right and also made sure that he didn't step into the box where the goal could have possibly been disallowed. He was clinical and again, 2 goals. What a comeback by Sharks FC. It's a shark attack if you might want to call it, and a perfect Ludhiana way of celebrating. From trailing by a goal, they're suddenly leading by 1 and FATEH Club are under pressure. They've got to come up with an answer sooner than later. Time's ticking by. And again, another one for the Sharks. It's not turning out to be a safe affair for FATEH Club. They're being attacked by the Sharks. And it's turning out to be a dangerous one. They're now trailing by 2 goals. Staying on the ball. Sharks FC have fallen back. They're leading by 2 goals. They probably want to stay in the lead during the half-time break. And FATEH Club have struck one back. A powerful shot. Control on the ball. And second touch straight past the goalkeeper, who was standing in a daze. Will there be another chance for FATEH Club? They're on the ball. Dangerous areas there to let go of possession from the Sharks. They're now just leading by 1 goal. FATEH Club are attacking really well at the moment. A long ranger blocked there. Appeal for a free kick. Play on, says the referee. Remember, the players cannot hold on to the cage or take any support. And that's the end of first half. Sharks FC leading by 1 goal. Into the second half, FATEH Club, a team that has been churning out top draw performances until now, find themselves trailing by a goal against Sharks FC. Good rebound, but they get the advantage. The Gabroos of Punjab like it. 1 touch there. Can't be blaming your defender on that occasion, mate. You've got to be alert. You've got to keep your eyes on the ball. Goalkeeper's role, very important. That's a penalty. And that has been converted. FATEH Club are back in the lead. Clinical. Again in dangerous areas. Tapped away by the goalkeeper, but he fumbled out of the box. That'll be another free kick. What a shot! FATEH Club are on fire. Top right corner for all your money worth. Scorcher. Leading by 2 goals now. And another one, make it 3. Make it 3. The crowd is loving it. FATEH Club have upped the ante. Sharks FC, a chance to attack for the first time in the second half, and they convert it. Not giving up. That's the spirit. Number 6 tapping the ball past a couple of defenders, and in a corner that was always going to be tough for the goalkeeper. FATEH Club back again in the attack, and a penalty has been awarded and converted. For a moment looked like that it ricocheted off the post, but no, it went in. Get up back on your feet, goalie. FATEH Club, powerful performance. Trailing by a goal in the second half, and they've come up with some scorchers. And another one! This is going to be over very soon. FATEH Club have taken a giant lead in a bid to seal their berth in the final. Sharks FC, the club looks completely demoralized but not out of steam yet. Another goal in an effort to try and maybe hope for a miracle or try and produce one. Not child's play, this format of football. A lot more physical, a lot quicker. And another one, just at the stroke of full time. FATEH Club winning 8 goals to 5.
Well, 6 weekend running Pepsi T20 football has been trending right on top of Twitter here in Ludhiana, where you'll expect probably butter chicken, makki ki roti, sarson ka saag to be on top of the Twitter handles and trending things. Let's find out real in local boy Sachin, who's a big blogger here.
Yeah.
How come football's trending in Ludhiana and pretty much again on top? What's the secret?
I mean, football has been a real game, and it has been a gully game rather. But now with the introduction of T20, it has got a new personality or new look. The football. I was amazed when I came to know that the football is going to be in Ludhiana. I never imagined this large scale. I mean, ESPN itself and Pepsi is coming just for the football.
We are here just for the football, and when we come back from a short break here on Pepsi T20 football, we'll put 2 teams from the same academy head to head in the second semi-final. Welcome back to Ludhiana in what promises to be a mouth-watering second semi-final between Football Club RURKA and Football Academy RURKA. Two teams who've been playing together as one for a long time but now have been divided, which means that they know their strengths and they know their weaknesses as well. FC RURKA in yellow and Football Academy RURKA in green. That's how we've divided them. And expect some high-quality football. They've been training hard. Youngsters who've taken the game. Not fumbles like that. Spare me. Oh, that's a trick of this cage football. You've got to be very alert on the path that the ball decides to take after all the rebounds and the curves. And on that occasion, the goalkeeper just got to face off with reality. But they've struck one back. Football Academy RURKA have equalized. 2-2 now. Big crowds that have come in here on what's a hot day in Ludhiana. But it's this new concept that is catching the fancy of a city that's traditionally been known to be a hockey powerhouse. Football Club RURKA, they've scored one again. The goalkeeper, Sonia yet so far, was hit with a lot of power and he couldn't really stop it, block it, but that's a top drawer goal. As good a goal as we've seen in the tournament so far. A lot of power, a lot of skill going into that one. And very poor goalkeeping on that occasion. Through his legs. Literally clueless, the goalkeeper. Football Club RURKA have pulled one back, but they're still trailing by a goal. Big crowds just add to the charm of this new avatar of football. It's going to be a free kick. Haven't seen too many set pieces. And that's half time. Football Academy RURKA leading by 1 goal. 6-4 the score. Second half, once again, a quick reminder. Both the teams belong to one football academy from Ludhiana. They've been divided into two. They've played very good football all throughout the qualification stages. And that's the reason they find themselves in the semi-finals. Football Academy RURKA in green, Football Club RURKA in yellow. And they're getting quite physical. Really, have they ever been teammates? Oh, what a conversion! What a conversion! You'd pay a fortune to see a goal like that. Football Academy RURKA had pulled one back, but they've conceded one as well. Past the defender, past the goalkeeper. Football Club RURKA aren't giving up either. Friends have turned into foes because at stake is a position in the final. How about that? RURKA are back in it, and how? The equalizer. Close range effort. You'd probably have to blame the defenders of Football Academy RURKA. But you cannot blame their strikers. That's one thing for sure. Another scorcher going past the goalkeeper. Ooh, trying to be tricky. And they take advantage. No, they've lost possession. And Football Academy RURKA are not going to let a freebie of that sort go away. Could have had a better effort from the goalkeeper, but not taking away the credit from the striker. And that's full time. It's 10-all. We're going to head into a penalty shootout. Beat that. Same academy divided into two. Couldn't have been a better result. Lead taken, FC RURKA. A clean conversion. Pressure on the goalkeeper. Scores. Tremendous power on that shot. Even if the goalkeeper hadn't fallen down on his knees, he probably would have been blown away by the ball. Football Club RURKA. And he's missed it. Wonderful save. Mukesh Sharma, the goalkeeper. He's given his team a golden opportunity. And they score. They've taken a lead 2-1. Football Academy RURKA in green. Football Club RURKA now with a chance in their yellow. And they've crumbled under pressure. He's missed it. And they've wrapped it up. Football Academy RURKA move into the finals. 3-1 on penalty shootouts.
Epic semi-final in so many ways. Two teams that have always trained together, played together, had to come out in the semi-finals for a face-off. But I've got with me man of the moment, our Pepsi game changer for the semi-final. Mukesh, गोलकीपिंग कर रहे थे, जो ऑपोजिशन टीम के स्ट्राइकर हैं वो सारे आपके खुद के ही दोस्त हैं. कैसा लग रहा था पेनल्टी शॉट से पहले, क्या सोच रहे थे?
मैं कभी भी ऐसे नहीं सोचता पेनल्टी रुकेगी नहीं. मेरे को अपने ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंस हैगा कि मैं 1-2 पेनल्टी जरूर रोकूंगा. तो मैं मैच में कभी भी नहीं डरता. खेलते वक्त प्रैक्टिस करते हम एक साथ, और इतना तो पता ही होगा कहाँ पेनल्टी मारेगा और कहाँ नहीं मारेंगे.
Okay, best of luck for the final. We're going to head into a short break here on Pepsi T20 football. When we come back, it'll be time for the RURKA boys to take on their opponents, FATEH Club. We'll meet them and also keep your fingers crossed. Finals of Pepsi T20 football after this short break.
It's all boiled down to the final. At stake is a crown of being the best in Ludhiana, but more importantly, a chance to move into the national finals. Stay tuned for the finals from Pepsi T20 football.
Welcome back once again. You're watching Pepsi T20 football. We've moved into the finals of this 6th stopover that we've had in Lucknow. We've got with us FATEH Football Club, our finalists for this event. अपने बारे में बताइए, कब से आप लोग साथ में फुटबॉल खेल रहे हैं?
हम सारे सभी जितने भी हैं 5-10 साल से इकट्ठे खेले. हमारे ब्रदर है जो 3 तो बताया मैंने से तीनों खेल रहे हैं. बाकी जितने फ्रेंड है हमारे कॉलेज में स्कूल में इकट्ठे खेलते रहे हैं. तो इसलिए हमारे में आपस में भी एक भाई एक ब्रदर जैसे पूरी टीम लाइक है ब्रदर.
आपको लगता है एक स्टेप बचा है, उसके बाद फतेह आपकी होगी फाइनल में?
यस सर, फतेह बिन डेफिनेटली जीतेंगे हम, फतेह करेंगे.
घी मक्खन साग रोटी खाई है कि नहीं खाई?
पूरी मक्खन की पूरा खाता है घर में.
वे रेडी हो फिर फतेह करने के लिए?
रेडी फतेह फॉर.
There you go. What really matters is they've come loaded with the sarson ka saag, makki ki roti. But now it's time to find out if these FATEH guys can really go inside and karo their FATEH. We'll move into the finals of this Ludhiana edition of Pepsi T20 football.
Yes, we're all getting a bit carried away because it's the occasion that calls for it, the final of Pepsi T20 football. A quick look at Football Academy RURKA. Mukesh Sharma will be on cloud number 9, the goalkeeper, after being brilliant in the penalty shootout. And again, FATEH Club boasting of 3 brothers, and as they admitted, a lot of makhan, ghee, lassi and home-cooked food. Two teams who've been consistent have been rewarded with a place in the final, which is quite an achievement in itself. Hundreds and hundreds of teams come out for the prelims in every city, and being the top 2 teams is never going to be easy. Free kick there awarded to FATEH Club, who are in their blue kits, and they've scored as well. Where did that come from? Oh, a deflection. Unlucky for Mukesh Sharma, the goalkeeper. This occasion again piling on pressure. Playing freestyle football, that's probably the best term for it. They've scored again. FATEH Club have taken a 2-goal lead, and we're just a couple of minutes into the first half of the final of Pepsi T20 football. Mukesh Sharma was the game changer for Football Academy RURKA by a mile in the semi-final, but 2 goals have been scored past him already. The other teams who haven't really been lucky enough to make it to the final haven't been strong enough, really. That's the right word. They're still out there supporting good football and awaiting the winner of this final. FATEH Club again. What a shot. 3 goals have been scored, all 3 by the men in blue. Slightly got his hand to it, but his fury against his defenders was quite justified. There was no one who had fallen back. And look at FATEH Club. They've got a spring in their stride. They've got a 3-goal lead, and they're falling back with the same agility as they're attacking, but not on that occasion. It didn't work in their favour, because that was a very smart pass, a good cross which was converted equally well. Oh, trying to be tricky there. Chance there and scored. Football Academy RURKA are back into it in a matter of seconds. They pulled 2 goals back, still trailing by 1. But suddenly, FATEH Club are under pressure now. That would have been one of the best goals, but where did that come from? Where did that come from? Almost a Pepsi zone. What a shot. We've seen some wonderful goals. Just almost at the stroke of half time. And FATEH Club have scored another one. Clinical header and wonderful balance to stay out of the box to make sure it counts. 2 points. Crucial 2 points. What an effort from FATEH Club here. But equal credit also goes to Football Academy RURKA. They've been top-notch. And that's half-time. The hooter goes off. Both the teams will be quite happy with their efforts. Not much of a difference between the two, just 1 goal separating FATEH Club and Football Academy RURKA. 7.5 minutes before we know which team will head to Delhi for the national finals. That'll be a free kick to FATEH Club. And they've scored! He scored a similar goal in the semi-final, and he's done it again. Fantastic strike. The lead now by 2 points. FATEH Club would want to play smart football now. Not like that. Not like that. Can't let the opposition sneak goals past you with 3 defenders marking the goal post and a goalkeeper. Make that 4. Lead again down to just 1 goal. 8-10 the score. Football Academy RURKA, have they conceded another free kick? Yes, they have. Can he score again? Oh, nearly scored on that occasion. Good goalkeeping. Mukesh Sharma brought into action. Headed away. They're putting pressure. Dangerous area. Blocked away by the goalkeeper. The crowd's getting excited. Moving into the final couple of minutes of the second half. And FATEH Club another one. They've been scoring from acute angles, from near impossible zones in that cage. And they're again back in lead by 2 goals with just more than a minute to go. Just a couple of minutes, in fact. And another one! Wow! We've seen some brilliant strikes from that angle, from that position, and they've all come from FATEH Club. They've been the better club. The better team in the second half by a mile. Football Academy RURKA looking clueless. But they've given them all the clues. Very poor goalkeeping, very poor goalkeeping. FATEH Club, they've got to keep an eye on the timer. They still have more than a minute to go. Cannot shut shop early. Another one, yes, another one. Number 7. Much to the delight of the crowd and much to the disappointment of their opposition. FATEH Club minutes away from claiming their FATEH in the cage and being crowned the champions of Ludhiana. And another one that pretty much has sealed the affair. It's all over for Football Academy RURKA. It'll be very tough for them to come back in the game. And FATEH Club are definitely going to be... Oh, that would have been painful. That would have been painful, but it's come at the stroke of full time. So that'll ease some pain. Although he's on the floor, he's got to get up because it's time for them to celebrate. FATEH Club winners of the Ludhiana edition of Pepsi T20 Football 18-10.
FATEH Club turning out to be worthy winners of Pepsi T20 Football in Ludhiana. They now move to the national finals, which promises to be one hell of a contest. That is later on in June. And at stake, as we all know, is so much for all these young amateur budding footballers to play for. Hope you enjoyed our coverage from Ludhiana. We'll see you again from New Delhi next weekend. Until then, this is Jatin Sabru saying goodbye.